If there's one thing that nobody can deny in Formula One, it's that Monza is stunningly quick. So it's really fitting that Formula One is having its second ever Sprint Saturday at the Blue Ribbon Circuit in the heart of northern Italy. I'm Ollie Wilson for GPFans, and this is everything you need to know in the fallout from what was Formula One's second run at their special weekends involving a Sprint Saturday this season. Before we go any further and look at how the action unfolded this weekend and see how it sets up everything for Sunday as well, just remember to hit subscribe down below to stay up to date with everything that we do here at the channel. But now let's get into those juicy headlines from another sensational Sprint Saturday.
Lewis Hamilton fears his championship rival Max Verstappen is in line for an easy win at the Italian Grand Prix after the sprint at Monza shuffled the order. Hamilton started from second behind teammate Valtteri Bottas, but dropped to sixth at the first chicane when a poor start allowed Verstappen, McLaren duo Daniel Ricciardo and Lando Norris, as well as AlphaTauri's Pierre Gasly by. The Frenchman crashed out immediately at the Curva Grande, and despite then remaining within DRS range of Norris for the duration, he was unable to find a way past. With Bottas starting at the back of the grid due to engine penalties, Hamilton starts the race from fourth behind pole sitter Verstappen. The Dutch driver's 2 points from finishing runner-up in the sprint have extended his championship lead to 5 over Hamilton, who now expects further pain on Sunday. "You saw the pace of the Red Bull," said Hamilton. "I don't know if he was quicker than Valtteri, but they're so fast and now he's on pole, so it should be an easy win for him. For me, I've just got to try and get past the two guys ahead," referring to Ricciardo and Norris. Whilst the majority of the field started the sprint on medium tyres, Hamilton reflected the softs used by McLaren proved more durable than Mercedes had expected. "I think we just underestimated how well they would behave, and anyway, I've got to try and figure out how I can get by the McLarens tomorrow and try to limit the damage," added Hamilton. Elsewhere, Sergio Perez has slated F1 sprint race events as boring that add nothing to the sport for the fans or the drivers. Red Bull driver Perez has pulled no punches in his assessment of the sprint, which was on trial at Monza for the second of 3 races this year in F1's bid to shake up the format and improve the show. But other than a crash involving AlphaTauri's Pierre Gasly and Lewis Hamilton's inordinately slow getaway that cost him places and a shot at victory in the Italian Grand Prix, the fare on offer left a lot to be desired. Starting from 9th and finishing 9th, a disappointed Perez described what unfolded as very boring. He added, "There's nothing happening. I don't see the benefit of having the sprint race. I can imagine it's also boring for fans, boring for drivers. At the moment, how it is, the current format, I don't feel it brings anything. We'll see if the fans are happy with it." Asked as to how it could be improved, Perez added, "The problem we have is that with the current Formula One cars, to actually overtake you need a very big delta across the cars, and to achieve that, you have to have some kind of degradation. The problem is it's at the wrong tracks as well. I don't know where it can be a good place to try, and maybe try something with the DRS, something like that."
So the grid is set, but who is going to be stood atop the podium come the end of Sunday? Let us know in the comments section below who you think first, second and third are going to be at the end of a Monza weekend. And also let us know your thoughts on the second of these longer Sprint Saturday weekends. Does it work? Was it as interesting, did you think, as the action that we had at Silverstone? Do you want to see more of it or less of it? Particularly at the iconic tracks like Monza. Let us know your thoughts there and on Twitter and Instagram at GPFansGlobal. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with everything we do here on the channel at GPFans.